Welcome to the recap. Today, we dive into a high-energy conversation between host Nikhil Kamath and the CEO of YouTube, Neal Mohan. They unpack the explosive growth of the creator economy, the profound impact of podcasters on global elections, and what the next decade of digital content looks like. Let us jump right in. Nikhil kicks things off by asking how politics and content creators are intertwining more than ever. Neal points out that YouTube is essentially an information platform reflecting the real world. He notes that in recent elections across the US and India, independent podcasters played a massive role because they hold large, highly engaged audiences. This influence was so undeniable that many analysts are pointing to the incredible reach of these independent creators during the latest campaign cycles. Nikhil questions if audiences are ditching traditional news for podcasters. Neal argues it is not an either-or situation. Podcasters bring something special by blending news coverage with authentic personal connection, but major traditional networks are also experiencing record-breaking engagement. For instance, established networks have rapidly adapted to the platform's style, heavily investing in full live broadcasts and capturing millions of subscribers. When pressed on whether YouTube acts as a curator that pushes specific narratives to sway public opinion, Neal firmly clarifies their actual role. They are not a show director, they just built the venue. He explains that their ambition is simply to be a global streaming service where anyone can watch, create, and share video, placing the creative control entirely in the hands of the users.
The people that are on the stage are creators, and so we have to create the tools and capabilities that make them shine on the best possible stage and make viewers really want to keep coming back to that theater.
Shifting gears to the future of content, Nikhil reflects on his own journey, pointing out how his media diet evolved from traditional broadcast television to discovering on-demand digital content as he grew up. From watching basic television serials to having a universe of content in his pocket, the shift in consumption habits over the last 20 years has been staggering. Looking ahead to the next 10 years, Neal predicts that creator-led production studios will essentially act as the startups of Hollywood, producing massive, high-quality entertainment with unprecedented agility.
We are already seeing top creators operate massive studios just down the street from 100-year-old legacy media giants, completely redefining modern entertainment. Building on that thought, Nikhil asks for advice for young entrepreneurs who want to build an audience simply to sell a product, like a t-shirt. Neal offers a stark warning, insisting that treating content creation merely as a marketing machine without a genuine passion will inevitably lead to burnout. I think that if your only goal in life is to sell t-shirts, then you better also really care and have passion around creating content. Building a loyal audience requires authenticity, patience, and consistency. Neal reminds creators that they must treat the platform as their primary home base, rather than a side project. Top creators have built massive empire by adopting a foundational strategy that prioritizes their core platform, establishing a deep connection with fans before branching out. Digging into personal philosophy, Nikhil observes Neal's remarkably calm demeanor. Neal admits his wife calls him even-keeled Neal, a trait he finds absolutely crucial when navigating the high-stakes world of big tech leadership. By the time a decision comes up to me, it's usually a decision between two bad choices. Because if it was easier, then it would have been made several levels below me in the organization. From there, they explore how AI integration with Google DeepMind is bringing disruptive tools directly to creators, rather than replacing human imagination. These features are designed to democratize high-end production. For example, features like Dream Screen allow users to generate entire video backgrounds, like a lush spring meadow, with a simple text prompt in seconds. As the conversation wraps up, they touch on the immense scale of the platform in India. Nikhil praises the space for being an incredible hub for niche learning, while Neal points out that local creators are actively exporting Indian culture to a massive global audience. With hundreds of millions of highly engaged users, the region has rapidly become a dominant force in the global digital landscape. Every time I come back to India, I'm amazed at sort of how much the Indian creative economy and creative industry continues to grow. That wraps up this incredibly insightful breakdown of the creator economy and the future of digital content. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you on the next recap.